Hey, greetings, fellow slingers. Guess who it is? It's your trusted GM, Brian, welcoming you once again to another episode of our Bloodlords run-through. Episode 17. It's number 17. Yeah, I'm horrible at singing, but don't worry, I'm a much better GM than I am at a crooner. By the way, as always, business first, I got to give a shout out to fellow slinger Bradley Smith, who wrote into the show. He writes in, "Holy goodness, my friend, please tell me that your friend has looked up a guide on how to play the Magus. It hurts my heart." You know what, Bradley? It hurts my heart too. But I think we are all a work in progress, especially Brother Tone Dog. And so, as part of his work in progress, I sent him a couple links on how to play this class. So hopefully he'll get a little bit better. But remember, we're coming up on episode 18, which is our mid-season break point. After that, we're going to be running us some Delta Green. So be sure to write into the show at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com. Let me know what you're thinking of the show. Remember our YouTube channel at rollthehard20. Subscribe to us. I'll give you a shout out on the intro, just like I do everybody else that does. And the only thing left to do right now is let's warm up our dice and top off our glass as Roll the Hard 20 podcast presents episode 17 of our Bloodlords run through. Getting down to the wire. All right.
You don't have an expectation in the privacy or expectation of privacy in the color of your car. And they've extrapolated that to you don't have an expectation of privacy in the location of your phone, maybe what you're doing with it and who you're talking to, but not the location itself. It's very similar to the fact that you're home, someone follows you home and then they know you're there and they just watch your home. They can stare at the outside of your house. They can stare at your car parked in the driveway. They just can't penetrate the wall to figure out what's going on. So they've allowed law enforcement to use all those cell towers to triangulate where your phone is. Yeah. That's not protected information. And the cell phone companies and service providers will give that information to law enforcement.
Yeah. All right, well, let's give some time for our next caller.
Hey, man,
hi, Howard.
I charge $3.50 an hour for this info, man.
Baba Booey. How's that apple juice, GM?
Well, on number 2, I had to. You left and you wouldn't come back. I thought maybe when you said I got to hop on, I didn't know what you were hopping on, and I didn't know how long it was going to take when you did. So
I wanted to wait till you were properly marinated before I came back into this shit
I'm
show.
Good and lubed up and good and tuned up and lubricated, lubed up.
Well, that'll help out with my new ability called Pummeling Fist.
Well, let me lead us in, and we could have all kinds of wonderful discussions about level 2. Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is I, your trusted GM Brian, and with me, my hard slingers of yore.
Yeah,
that's my boys. So, last episode, you guys managed to level up to level 2. Does anybody want to lead off and kind of introduce the listeners to what you gathered from level 2, or you kind of want to leave it ambiguous or more of a surprise for me? We'll start off with you, Chris. What did Sorrel get?
I would rather keep it a surprise.
Okay.
I ain't tipping my hand to you, GM.
All right. Junior, what Sebastian take home?
Sebastian gained a feat called Vicious Vengeance.
Okay.
Other than that, the other
Sounds
feat that he took up, he's going to keep a secret because she doesn't want you to have the upper hand.
That's 2 of 4. What did Kier Novafire bring home, Tone?
Kier Novafire expanded his spell base, added a skill, and I'm still trying to figure out whether or not the selection of expanded spell strike is what I hope it will be. Apparently, it allows me to use burst and area effect spells that will not reflect back on myself as they would if I had just used the standard spell strike. So I am excited about this because I've read through the rules, analyzed them. I think I know how to implement it in a campaign, and we'll find out how it goes.
So basically, they cannot triangulate where you used it from, leading all the way back to the beginning of the conversation.
No, they can't. I still have to cast it on my blade and then hit with it.
Oh, okay. Well,
the difference
if it's anything
is
like
now
last
I'm no
time, you could
longer
just
in the
fumble the
area
blade
effect.
and they won't know where it came from, though.
That's pretty good. I might just want to do that. I'm thinking about buying a whole bunch of darts or shurikens or daggers, and then casting the
light
spell
on
on those, and then throwing them.
Yeah, Sammy, what did Khan get?
Ain't no Sammy here. It's just King Kong the Conqueror. Damn it. Khan got Titan Wrestler, which will come in handy because, when I'm in my mansion, my condo all alone, I end up taking advantage of myself. So a Titan Wrestler, that's going to be come in handy. And if that doesn't work, I got my Stunning Fist.
And you got any Titan lotion to go with that Titan Fist?
No, I unlike that lanolin bullshit, I prefer aloe vera.
That sounds like it ain't going to be too Titan to me. Anyways, well, I'm glad everybody managed to gather some stuff and not tell me about everything. I like that. So last episode, you guys managed to make your way back up to the first level of the manor and try to get some sleep, which is where you guys leveled up. We still have Sebastian, who's at a second level. What is it? 2 or 3?
I think it's 3. Let me double check.
Second 3 and fatigue 1.
Dead La Cruz.
Yeah, he's not doing so hot. You guys know that you have a little bit left downstairs to handle. What do you guys want to do? It's a new day, new morning.
With this level up,
people.
With this level up, are we back to full hit points?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you have full HP, but if you have any ailments, that doesn't exonerate that.
How about, since we did get a long rest, we took more than 8 hours, right? Or close to 8 hours.
Yeah,
rest.
but you try to throw up at the beginning of your shift, which was that. Did you want to try it again?
I was actually going to say if it would take off the fatigued, because I did get rest.
Yes, it will.
So I would just be sick.
Yeah, because a one night sleep will get rid of the fatigue. So
Correct.
You are no longer fatigued at all. You're just sickened 3.
I believe the correct pronunciation is fatigued.
From the illiterate monk. Tell me what you guys want to do.
Well, Cruz, it's up to you, man. Do we need to make a journey into town to go see your friend Riva and see if he can do something, or you got the steam and the smoke to go choo-choo train down and clean out this dungeon?
Kier's ready to go down and fight. I'm helping. I know I'm new to the group, but
you take
guys
point.
We'll start slinging swords.
We'll try, but if we go another day, I don't know if I could carry on.
Now, I sent you guys this on Discord, but I'm going to read it for our listeners here. With this sickened condition, you have a DC saving throw, Fortitude, and last time you missed it. The initial stage 1 was you didn't feel anything. After so many hours, which was 4 hours, you reached stage 2, which was sickened 1. At stage 3, which you'll be sickened 1 and slowed 1. So that's on the second day. The 4th day you go unconscious, and the 5th day you dead.
Dead.
You dead.
At the top of the stairs or at the bottom of the stairs?
We got plenty of time till day 5. We're not having a long weekend here. Don't worry about it.
All right. Manor at Bernie's. What are we doing?
We're going to press on.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Why, yes, thank you. I would like to roll a new character. May I have another?
Chris taught us how to do it, man. It's easy. We just simply cut and paste all this to the next guy. He got his twin brother back. Good to go.
That's right.
And the next one can be Deuce La Cruz.
Okay, so if you guys make your way back down to the second level, to the sub level, does everybody have that on Roll20, by the way? You guys see that?
Yes.
I see it.
You guys find yourself once again at the bottom of the stairs, if you wanted to know, Junior. If you died at the top of the stairs or the bottom of the stairs, it looked like you could die at the bottom of the stairs. Sammy, you know that's from that DMX, from The Professional.
Yeah.
You didn't die at the bottom of the stairs, at the top of the stairs like a bitch.
It's all right. Don't worry, Cruz. If you walk down on 2 feet, we'll carry you up on your shield. No problem. Well, what do you say we move down to the south, just south of the prison cells, and see what that little hallway is that's been intriguing me since we discovered it?
Yeah, and don't forget, you still have 2 sets of double doors along the eastern wall.
Oh, I see them, but they're nice and closed, which means whatever's in there ain't gonna come out unless it's got opposable thumbs.
Okay. Just want to let you know it. It might you might be able to expedite your path moving down to the southwest if you jump over that northwestern corner of that goop in the middle of the room there.
Knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Yo, play nice now.
Maybe we could poke at it on the way down.
Hey, yo, be nice now. Show some respect. Okay, Khan's gonna move. Let's see if I can. There we go. There's Khan. So, may I just move myself all the way down to this corner here, GM, or do you need me to make my movements? And
No, I don't need you to make any movement speeds at all because I
Okay.
figure that we're out of combat at this point. Until we get into combat, you're in the
I'm always in combat.
because you're in the exploration mode at this time.
Okay.
Sorrel moves down towards Khan, but keeps his distance, 10, 15 feet.
What about you two up hovering by the stairs? You gonna come down and join the party?
Yep. We're going to come
Hell
down
yeah.
and join the party.
Taking my time down here.
That 2 move speed you got is gonna be a while. I'm gonna take a quick check around the corner. That damn Ostavon, Ostegite, whatever. It's not coming back now, is it? It's still dead and lovely.
No, that Ostavite nest is defunct at this point. You managed to annihilate them. There's nothing skittering about. It's basically collapsed in upon itself at this point.
Okay. Then Khan's gonna move around, hang out by the edge before we enter the hallway to our west. And I'm gonna peek around the corner when I get a chance, but it looks like the GM had something to say.
I was going to say, as you turn around that corner, around that final cell, you see that the wall, that would be the southern wall of that cell, goes all the way to the western wall. It's one solid piece.
Okay, so So I don't see a hallway, even though when we were in the cells, we clearly saw a hallway behind it.
Yeah, you just see a solid hall. You just see a solid door. God damn it! You just see you just see a solid wall right at that corner.
Well, now I never did no schooling, but I know I'm smart enough to know there's a hallway here and I can't find the door. So I want to do, what would that be, GM? A perception check, maybe
That
with a
would-
bonus, because I know there's something there.
Yeah, why don't you give yourself a +2 if you think that there's something there.
Okay, well, what if I know something's there? Is that +4? Okay, so
That's more of a what for than a +4. But
okay. Now with my level 2, I now have +5 to perception. That is 13 plus 5, that's 18.
you do seem to see what would be the outline of a door. It looks as though at one point it probably would have been well hidden, but through age and degradation, it looks like the outline is definitely more visible than it should be. You could definitely tell there's a secret door there.
Not to not to belittle the keen eyes of Khan, who was finding that. Look at that apple juice, GM. Woo! Gentlemen, looks like we have a concealed door here. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to open this thing up. I have thievery. Does that help me for any type of opening hidden doors or that
Tell
kind
me
of
what you
things,
want to. Tell me what you want to do with it first, though,
I want to outline
because you don't see a doorknob or you don't see a lock or anything like that. So
I'll just
describe for
knock
me.
them in. No, I'm just kidding.
Your word if someone knocks back.
Khan is going to trace the outline of the door and try to, see if it's a full-size door. Does it go to ceiling? Is it a little short?
It doesn't go to
portcullis type
ceiling.
thing?
It's
Okay.
it's about 5 feet tall by 2.5 feet wide.
Okay, well, the first thing I'll try to do is I'm going to try to put my fingers in the crack and see if I can slide it while pushing a little too, to maybe it needs a push in to slide or something like that.
So you put a few fingers in the crack and push.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll a strength check or a dex check. What would you like to do?
Well, they're equal. I'm equal in strength and agility, so I will roll.
Make a wisdom check.
I have a
No, just
+1.
Just give me, pick whatever one you want. Strength
I will,
or dex.
Khan, feeling the edges of the door, is going to give a slight sort of push and pull. But before he does that, he motions Cruz over to help him see if we can move this together.
All right, Con, I'll give you a hand. As
You're
Cruz
stronger
makes
than
his-
me, man. You're stronger than me.
Might be stronger, but I'm just not feeling that 100%. And as Cruz makes his way down, he wants to spit on that corner that
that crack.
Yeah.
Spit on that crack.
Let's loosen this up.
So
we'll rolling
we'll
acrobatics.
Yeah. Acrobatics. No. What are we doing here?
We're spitting, or
we're finessing the score. Now, strength.
Either strength or dex, but describe for me how you want to do it.
Touching along the wall, trying to find a weak spot.
Okay, give me a dex check.
Okay, dex check then.
Me too as well at the same time, because we're doing it together.
Are you helping him?
That's why I called him over, so we're doing it together. Like
okay, well, you roll your d20 to see if you can give him help or you want him to help you. What do you want to do?
He was going to help me.
Okay, Sebastian.
16 on the die to aid him.
Okay, so you give Con +2 to his whatever he's going to use.
I rolled 19 Correct. And then plus 3 for strength.
Okay, which
so 22
stat were you using, strength or dex?
Strength. No, strength. Okay. They're the exact same, so I was using strength.
So as Sebastian's putting his fingers in this crack and kneading the main portion of this door with the heels of his palms, you kind of put your shoulder into it and pop it real quick. The door, not the shoulder. And I know what that's like. And then you see that this door opens inward with a loud bang.
Damn it, Cruz!
Sorry, me don't know my strength.
I don't remember my strength.
So Sorrel, hearing all this commotion and this like loud, like I guess stone sound, he moves more west, kind of around the corner, because he was using the corner as cover. So what are you guys doing over here? I mean, we just encountered this Ostavite nest, and you're making all kinds of racket.
Quiet! I'm trying to sneak up on them.
So as your mom's yelling at you about the noise you're making, you look down this hallway and you see it's a 5-foot wide hallway that goes for 60 feet to the north, where it basically just dead ends.
Maybe another secret door. I didn't think about it before because I'm always in such a hurry for these things. I still have my key ring. GM, if I look at my key ring, I know that it had the 4 keys to the 4 cells. Are there more than 4 keys on my key ring?
Negative.
Okay, throw them in the pool. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna
roll for initiative.
So I would like to. I will motion to the group stay back, and I'm gonna try to stealthily move down the hallway, trying to be quiet. Well, actually, I think we should just wait for a second and see if anything comes out. If nothing comes out, then that's what Khan's gonna do.
No, I was gonna say it's dark except for. At 5 feet in, you see 2 beams of light coming in from the east wall. At 15 feet, you see 2 beams of light coming in from the east wall. At 25 feet and at 35 feet, you see the same thing. 2 beams of light coming in from the east wall.
Okay, I'm going to assume that that's the light coming through the eye holes from the cells, but I could also assume it might be David Lopan trying to creep up on us. Now there's 4 of them. So I will mention to the crew, we have the lights coming out from the cell. That's good. It means no one's watching us from those cells. I'm going to try to move down real quiet like. Anyone who can move quiet, follow me. I'm going to give Cruz a little break here. We're going to move in front. And we can, characters can pass through each other in this hallway then, right? That they can't walk 2 abreast?
Yeah, you could pass through each other. You can't stop and occupy the same square, though. And you cannot occupy the same square unless they're a tiny individual like Sorrel.
Okay. You're a good size, Sorrel. Don't ever let them say it. I always considered you carry on. So Khan is going to move north to that hallway. I'm still going to dodge underneath the eye beams, just out of conscience. I'm going to move under the eye beams and move stealthily down. Do you want me to roll a stealth check?
Yeah, go ahead and make your stealth check.
That is a 7 plus 7, so 14. Not great, but I'm not armored at least.
You think you've been pretty quiet.
Yeah, I'm good. So, okay. So I'll mention to the rest to follow. There's no traps that I set off, so I will wait for them, and then we will move towards the door that appears to not, or the wall that doesn't have a door there.
Sorrel, what are you doing?
Did you say that door? Okay, so the Ostavite nest, are there like any bones or anything?
There's a shit ton of bones. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to take. How much space is there between the floor and that door that Khan opened?
Between the floor and the door?
And the bottom of the door.
It's basically flush with the door.
Like totally flush?
Yeah, totally flush. It was definitely made to look as though it was part of the wall, even though it only went 5 feet up and it was 2 feet wide. So when he opened the door, the hallway was wider than the width of the door.
Okay, I was just looking to see if there was space because I want to jam like a bone from that nest under the door so that it can't close on us.
Yeah, you probably couldn't jam anything underneath it, but you could jam something to the side to prevent it from swinging because there's still a 1.5 feet per side.
Can you explain that a little further of where? Yeah. I want to take one of these bones and basically prop this door open.
Imagine the width of this paper is the hallway.
Yep.
This is the doorway would be only 2 feet wide.
Okay.
Of a 5-foot hallway.
Okay.
So you'd have 1.5 feet on either side of that doorway that's on the inside of the hallway. So even though the door would close, it's not the width of the hallway. So if you were to put a bone between the threshold of the side of the door, you would still be able to wedge the door open.
Okay, so I'm going to just grab a handful of bones and do that and just make it so that door can't shut all the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sammy, I know that
ground and everything.
Sammy, I know that was a high-tech drawing. Were you able to follow that?
It was good. I'd give that a F plus.
A what?
F plus.
But I got the
fail.
Plus.
Yeah,
F for fail.
An F for fantastic.
Fantastic. Thank you. Fan favorite.
People's champ.
Okay, so I'm imagining that you put a femur along that area as you do what?
Yeah, I'm just propping it open. And Khan, where's Khan at here?
I'm up at the door area.
You're at the door?
Far north. I'm at the wall, but I assume there's a door there because it's similar to what we encountered down below.
Okay. So Sorrel turns back because he's noticed that Kier has been awfully quiet. Turns back and it doesn't see him, and then yells for him. Kier, come here.
You bitching about me making noise with the door, you yelling for the elf.
You can't hear me. You're like 80 feet away.
Yeah, I couldn't have said that. Never mind.
So I wait a minute to see if he comes around the corner. Kier.
On my way. Sorry, I was just analyzing this strange pool here that bubbles and reacts when you get close to it.
Here, stay away from the pool. You got to stay with the group. My healing is good, but it's only so good. Please, you got to stay with the group.
Got it. I'll stay. Sorry, just finding my way around here.
Damn
Aaron
elf.
Firthog.
Damn
Saw something shiny.
Get in there, Kier. In the door. Let's go.
All right, in the door.
The little halfling fucking bossing him around.
Still going out, Kieran.
This little ashy little fucking gnome telling him what to do.
So if we want to, since we can move through each other, if we should space out so where there's like a space in between.
Moving through each other.
Be serious, GM. I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
so we can move through and attack and move back to an empty space if we need to. Like, let's maybe stagger so we're not just all bricked up 4 in a brick, because then no one in the back kind of move. Like, they can attack, but they won't be able to move back. Maybe not the dwarf. Because
by the way, De Cruz is all the way to the north. I don't know.
I don't know why I'm not there. I was already there. Did I? Move
no,
Cruz
it was. Yeah, you moved.
I moved you.
Cruz.
See, I'm always on cruise control, man. That's our tag team, baby.
So what are we doing?
All right, making our way down.
I'm
Cruz
following
halfway.
Yeah, I'm following in and keeping 10 feet between whoever's in front of me.
Space out a little bit, Kier, just in case I need to jump back, or you need
Sounds
to jump
good.
back or something.
I can do that.
All right. So you guys are all met with the end of the hallway. What do you wish to do?
Well, since we can't double up like we can't cruise control like we did on the previous door, since we can only stand in the same one spot, I'm going to try to do the same thing to the door that we did earlier. Trace the outlines. Sorry, GM, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, just so you know, Sorrel can occupy the same space as you, though.
I'm not moving up there.
If I need his 9 strength. No, I'm just kidding. I'll try to do that on my own first, let everybody be able to stay back. And if I need the help, then I'll get Sorrel to lend his brawny shoulders, lead into it with me.
Okay.
Yeah. But we got to keep that healing machine safe. Okay, so the roll will be whatever plus 3. 11 plus 3. I don't think that's going to make it.
Yeah, even though you feel the outline of whatever this portal may be, you're not able to get purchase on it enough to try to get this thing open.
Hey, Con, how about I take a look at it? Just, different perspective.
Sam, I can't hear you.
You muted yourself, Sammy.
I don't know how I did that. Let me rephrase that.
You teach my wife that trick?
If you think you can help out New Blood, be my guest. Con will
Thank
move
you,
back.
Junior. I thought I was funny, too.
I was trying not to laugh so we don't have to repeat it. Say it again, Sammy.
Con's going to move back, too. Just kidding. Oh, all right, New Blood. You think you got what it takes? Con will move back, too, and allow Kier Nova Fire to come in and show me his elfin ways.
Right. So it's a perception check, bro?
No, strength. Because you know the door is there. You know there's got to be some kind of a portal there.
Got it. So is that an athletics then?
Strength.
Strength.
No,
Your strength.
Just,
Got it.
Yeah, just roll strength.
All right. That's 12 plus 1 is 13.
No, you're just as weak as God.
Be careful what you say, GM.
Oh, I'll see.
I'm level 2, man.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Kier turns to Con and says, I see the same thing you do. I just can't get it to move. It's there, but I can't get it to move.
I needed the dwarf last time.
All right.
We need Sorrel. We're going to need you to help out here. You're the only one that's the right size to help move this block.
So Sorrel weaves his way up there past Cruz and
Sorrel, do you want to try it yourself? Or do you want to help him with it?
I'll help him with it. So I'm gonna move up, and as I kind of come up on Con, I give him this look like, really, you think? Look at my size. You really think I'm gonna be able to help here?
Yeah, any help I can get. Last time I couldn't do it without Cruz. So I know you're not Cruz, but it'd be a lot better to be working with you on this, letting your strength help me open this door, because I can't do it on my own.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move up there, and so what did you guys do before? Did you try it together, or did you do an aid action?
We did aid action to give him the +2.
Okay, so I'll do another aid action, and then do I need to do a strength check on that one as well, GM?
No, you need to make the DC.
Yeah.
Oh, so just roll a 20.
So on aid, says use aid reaction, attempt a skill check or attack roll, type decided by the GM. The typical DC is 20. The GM might adjust the DC for particular hard or easy tasks. GM can add any relevant trait to your action. Aid reaction depends on situation. A successful critical success, you gain +2 circumstance bonus to trigger check. Success, you grant your ally a +1 bonus.
Oh, it's +1.
+1, so
On a success.
On a success.
I thought it was
critical
+2.
success.
That's fucking
Plus
rough.
2 is if you
It doesn't
roll a
matter,
20.
but I never go DC 20s.
Yeah, that's
I usually do
impossible.
DC 15s.
Yeah.
I do that for like our sickened, or unless it specifically states a specific DC, like that fortitude for the sickened is 14.
Yeah, I was trying to see if we could get to add anything, because that's
I'm gonna go use
inside
the
to
restroom,
begin
boys.
with.
All right.
All right. So I roll just straight D20. I got a 12.
I got a 14 plus 3 this time. 17. Got me a winger.
Okay. You're unable to assist him, but surprisingly, Con, you're able to get it this time.
That's because I know my man was here to help me.
Even with the -1 for trying it again.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yes. So you open this door. Let me reveal to you
our doom.
Of course. Oh, you know, it's your bloodthirsty GM here. Con, as you knock this panel open, your face is immediately buffeted by this cold air as it feathers across your face, and it actually makes its way down the entire hallway, just boom. So all of you feel this cold air emanating from whatever Con had opened a door onto. Con, as you peer inside, you see a chamber that's 35 feet wide and 25 feet long, meaning from north to south. You see skulls and other bones comprise every inch of the walls and ceiling of this room. But the floor itself is just smooth stone. You see a stone altar piled with skulls, many of which still have bits of flesh clinging to them, standing against the east wall. And a robed corpse lies on the floor at the base of the altar. Its skull seems to have burst open as skull fragments just litter the floor all around this corpse. No doubt it looks like he died in writhing agony. What would you like to do?
A quick question. The coldness that seeps out of the room when the door is open, does it seem natural or unnatural?
It would seem natural if you were to open up, say, like a crypt.
Okay. Does it smell fresh or stale?
It smells like decay, like decomp.
Got it. Kier would like to move into the room, but I guess Khan would have to be the first one since he's...
No, you can move through.
Okay.
Please do so.
You just can't occupy same space.
Occupado.
He'll do detect magic, which is an innate cantrip for him, just to see if there's generally anything happening with respect to the walls, the ceiling, just a general magic detection, if there's anything magic in the room.
As you walk into the room, you don't detect any form of magic about the room, really. Nothing going on.
All right, he'll go up to inspect the altar. Knowing that I am in Cascade, Arcane Cascade, because I cast a spell. So if I need to strike, I can. And take a close look at that altar.
Okay.
I like the boldness you got, new guy.
As he's going up to the altar, what are the rest of the group doing? Are you staying back in the hallway like, yeah, let's watch this motherfucker get it, or what? What are you guys doing?
Close the door, no. Yo, Dr. Annihilator, what is this room here? You know anything about this? This is your master's place? This is your place?
I don't know. It's been so long since I've been down here. I can't quite remember. Everything's been redone. The only thing that remains the same would be that pool of living goop back there where my body is at. Other than that, I can't remember anything else down here.
Why would I expect you to have any answers? You're controlled by the GM. All right, Khan walks into the room too.
He's a very smart man. He doesn't show his hand. See the hand. I'm the only hand he'll ever show.
You mean to tell me that someone else had the idea to decorate in bones, skulls, femurs, and decayed flesh?
Well, of course, I never would have thought of doing something like this. I mean, do I look like the kind of person that would be decorating the walls with skulls and bones and fingers and mandibles and carry on with these Ostavite creatures all over the place? Of course not. I'm not going to be that way.
You're a doctor, man.
Sebastian, what are you doing right now?
Sebastian also wants to make way into the room.
And Sorrel?
I'm gonna move up just beyond the jamb of the door.
What does Kier notice about the altar?
Kier, as you're looking at this altar, you see that there's all kinds of blood about it. You see etchings on it that depict all kinds of hieroglyphics, weird writings, stuff that you would not normally probably see in a book or even on a wall somewhere. They have a very occult evocation to them.
Can I make, okay, I am trained in it. Well, no, I'm not. I have +2 towards occultism, but I am untrained in it. I am trained in Arcana, but since it looks to be more occult, can I make a roll to determine if I can understand the source of the spell or divine its purpose? No?
They're not really, you don't know if it's a spell, but you could definitely tell they're symbols, but you're more than happy to make either a religion or an occult check in that.
Gotcha.
Trusted GM is the blood fresh.
Chris, what are you saying? What you got, man?
Hey, Brian, I'm going to pause this. So because he's untrained, he cannot even attempt to decipher any of these writings.
So why does it give me a +2 to occultism?
Like your wisdom or something.
Does it say a U or a T?
It's got a U.
You're untrained.
Oh, so you're untrained. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can't decipher any writings at all. All you can do is just recall knowledge.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, I can do recall knowledge. As a matter of fact, the trick that I have, one of these special abilities, is dubious knowledge. When I fail a recall knowledge thing, I learned a bit of true knowledge and a bit of erroneous knowledge. So what it allows me to do is, if I'm trying to figure something out, if I succeed, I can figure it out. But if I fail, you're a treasure trove of information, but not all of it comes from reputable sources. When you fail, but don't critically fail, a recall knowledge check using any skill, you learn a bit of true knowledge and a bit of erroneous knowledge, but you don't have any way to differentiate which is which. I'm not sure why I chose that now after reading it again. Trying to actually implement it campaign. Seems like a pretty useful skill.
Why don't you go ahead and make your roll for the symbols and whatnot that are on the altar?
Okay. Okay, I rolled a 2. So I have no clue.
You're right, you have no clue. But the only thing you do seem to notice is 3 letters, Z-O-N. And they stand out because they're not symbols, which is very
Are they repeated
odd.
in a pattern, or they're just one place?
No, they're written down in the middle of the contextual symbols. What I wouldn't call it a paragraph or whatnot. They're just symbol, Z-O-N. And as you're looking at this, I need everyone to make a perception check.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Finally a good roll. I got a 15. And my perception check is +4, so that's a 19.
19. Con.
Con has a 16.
Sebastian.
14.
Sorrel.
25.
25.
Fucking A, little man. That's
Dude,
why I had you help me with the dough.
Yeah. Sebastian, you're looking at this corpse in the middle of the floor here. Sorry, who's still in the hallway back there?
Nobody.
All right. The other 3 of you hear like this buzzing noise, this high pitch, almost sounds like a large fly or something of the nature like that. And as you're looking around, you, Sorrel, are the one that actually notices this creature as it comes out of the north wall. It looks like a tiny little, almost fairy, but it looks completely like something out of a nightmare. You see its wings and its mandibles are crusted with dry blood. You see it has sharp, pointed teeth, deep red eyes, fangs, talons, and it starts buzzing around. And let's roll some initiative.
Hell yeah. Time to crush some fairies. Or maybe not.
Am I going to have to cut that too?
What? Oh, I wasn't making any kind of... Come on. But maybe.
Sorrel.
I rolled a 19 plus an 8. I got 27.
27. De La Cruz.
De La Cruz rolled a 22.
Kier.
I rolled a 14 + 4 is 18.
18. And Con.
13. Lucky number.
No bonus to that?
That was total.
Jesus, I would have
Get off my ass, GM.
Should have lied.
Get off my, I'll tell you, I'll clean my room when I want, Mom.
Check it out. I got the
You're not my
I got
boss.
the predator.
Just for clarification, perception is added to initiative, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, perception is initiative in Pathfinder.
Got it.
Yeah, but I see what he's saying though. He's adding the like the +4, +2 to whatever he rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Got
Copper, knock it off.
Yeah, Copper, what the fuck, yo?
Yeah, see, Copper?
I'm trying to get attacked by shit here.
So this thing buzzes out of a skull. And the first thing it does is it emits this gnarly, stinking cloud. And I need for everybody to make a fortitude save.
Well, I have a question for you,
Yes.
real quick.
Absolutely. Give it
So,
to me.
because the initial perception I made, I was the only one that saw it. Presumably, I saw it as it was emerging. Did I surprise it, or did it surprise us?
It already knew you were there. As soon as you
Okay.
guys failed your stealth check in the hallway, it knew you guys were coming. You could thank Khan for that.
Okay. You said fortitude?
Fortitude, yes.
Yeah, thanks to Rel, because I couldn't do it on my own. He helped me out, so it's kind of like both our fault.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Khan, what'd you get?
18 total.
18. Good job.
I got an 8 fortitude save.
Kier,
I got a 15 total.
Sebastian,
17 total.
17,
yeah.
and Sorrel,
Dice are hot. 25.
25.
Ooh.
Damn.
So,
Good Lord. GM is quiet. That's either
TikTok.
good or bad.
TikTok.
shut the fuck up. Okay, so everybody who succeeds,
Is awesome.
and awesome, yeah, they are, but they are sickened 1. Those of you who have failed are sickened 1 and slowed 1.
Oh,
While this cloud is still about. Now, so you know what slowed 1 is, it actually removes one of your actions.
I think we all saved, right?
2 of you saved, 2 of you failed. So
Wait.
those of you that failed are sickened 1
Who saved?
and slowed
Who
1.
failed?
Khan saved and Sorrel saved.
but we're still sickened because I heard
But
you
you're
say
still sickened 1, yes.
Okay.
So on Hero Labs, Cruz, I know you're a master at this. Where do I put in sickened?
it's under conditions.
Under conditions, yeah.
And that
So does that make
is
me sickened
where?
4?
Oh
So-
shit, you went to sickened 4?
All right. So if I failed, which
You failed.
I failed, I go to sickened 4 then.
You go unconscious.
Oh my god.
Conscious.
And that makes so sickened 4, and did I gain that what was it, slowed 1?
You're pretty slow when you're on the floor, but
well, I'm
yeah.
slow too, but I'm
Yeah.
just making sure. Okay. Oh, I'm definitely slow. I'm just a fucking
Oh,
sack of potatoes.
fuck.
Yeah.
I have to
Or-
add sickened.
adjusted.
And it's. I also add slowed, right, Ryder?
Yes.
Dude, fuck
Got it.
this dungeon.
Adding
Which-
slowed.
Which
And
means
sickened.
it takes away an action.
Gotcha.
That's funny. It dropped me back down to all my level 1 stats. So my first combat in level 2, I'm back to level 1. Always bringing me down.
Sorrel,
Always. The man.
Yep.
what would you like to do? He's- Just so you know, I didn't write this fucking thing.
This horse shit. So Cruz is what now?
Dead.
Oh. Unconscious.
Is unconscious.
Meaning he has how many hit points?
Oh, full health. Hit
He's
points.
full health, but he's unconscious.
Oh, he's just unconscious?
Yeah, he's unconscious.
He got a case of the vapors.
I don't think I'm looking to see if there's a way to basically you've been knocked out, you can't act, -4 status penalty to AC, perception, reflex saves, you're fucking wrecked basically.
Yeah. Dog water.
Okay, so nothing I can do
Dog.
for you. Okay, so Sorrel is going to attempt to cast command on this fairy,
Okay.
and I'm going to command it to lie prone.
Is that a will save?
It is.
Of course it is. 27.
I guess it
Oh.
will save.
I get- yeah. I guess
it
it'll
doesn't just
stand.
will save, it does save.
Okay, so he's prone, or he's
What?
No. He's good. So that's one action, and then I've probably made a target of myself. So I am going to cast upon myself.
Back up in the hallway, dude.
You gotta command yourself to sit.
Hold on. Yeah, I can't do it. Okay, I'm just gonna go on the other side of the door, out of the view of this guy.
Okay.
You can hit it with your slingshot and then move.
I can still see Khan. Right?
Yeah. You can still see Khan.
Okay. I'm just looking to see action wise. Okay, I'm gonna take my last action. I'm just gonna shield myself.
Sebastian out.
I really don't think there's much you can do, is there?
All right, Sebastian's going to
wake
turn
up?
to his side.
He's gonna turn on his side.
Well, can you roll to wake up from unconsciousness or what?
No, you're just out. Just low blood sugar.
Forever. Until when? Like,
It's
what's
like
the
coma,
rounds on
isn't
that,
it?
GM?
It's kind of ambiguous about what it says when you're unconscious. It says because it wants you to think that you have like 0 hit points, but that's not what brought him down. He's like coma at this point. So something would have to miraculously.
No, it's not miraculous. It's pretty clear. So he's unconscious. He has 1 or more hit points, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know
so,
it says something about loud noise that could wake him, but
yeah, so somebody can shake him. He can receive healing other than
fucking
natural
kick him.
healing. He can if he takes damage.
yeah, if you take damage, that would probably pop you up. But it's not going to reduce the sicken though, because that's what's caused this. It's not like you just got bumped on the head and you dropped to 0 and went unconscious. This is a sickened state that brought him to that.
Weaver, you should have fucking thrown a stone at the dude. Or
Like
fucking,
all the
I didn't even know what this
the compilation
was.
Imagine like a large dragonfly.
Yeah, but sicken doesn't just keep making him unconscious.
No, it's
Well,
not
we
going
can
to
wake
keep
him up.
making him unconscious, but it brought him unconscious. That's why I actually showed you guys what it does and read it off for sicken 1. You're not really feeling anything for the first 1 to 4 hours, and then sicken 2 sets in because it went untreated, and then he starts taking on the debilitating aspects, and then sicken 3, he was sickened and slowed, which means he loses an action. And then sicken 4, he's now unconscious. And if he gets sicken 5, which he's not going to get sicken 5 at this point because
What if we do like what that movie Crank, where the guy was like always like shocking himself and like keeping his adrenaline?
did you guys
up?
come up with a creative way to bust you up off the ground? And I'd like to see that.
Like give me a good little cattle prong.
Yeah, you tell me what you guys
all
want
it
to do.
takes is to be attacked. I'll fucking kick him in his fucking shin. You know,
Okay,
he's
well,
all
wait a
around.
minute. I think Kier's coming up next on the hit parade. Am I right?
He is, because Sebastian is he's defunct at this point. So Kier, what do you want to do?
All right, Kier is going to do a melee strike, but he's going to cast his bait electric arc. Now that can affect up to 2 people.
Oh,
So what I'd like to do is have the second prong of the attack hit De La Cruz.
Yeah.
Now, since he's not going to be hit directly with it, it'll do a little bit of damage to him, but I have a feeling that it might just shock him back to consciousness.
Okay.
And this is Tony's first hard 20 he rolls.
Well, let's see.
It's a
Let's see.
critical.
Yeah.
All right, Kier.
Let's hope that's not prophetic.
Let's hope you use a good die.
Yes, use a good die. So he's going to melee strike the guy or that little fairy creature with his two-handed curved.
Now,
elbow
let me ask
blade.
you this: if it misses this little fairy, does it keep going though?
No, it will not.
Okay.
If I miss with the strike, the spell does not go off.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so I got a 17 plus
Good numbers already.
Oh fuck yeah!
17 plus 6. So that's a 20. What is math?
23.
23.
Boom! You hit
All right,
this
so
fairy with it. Okay.
23. And then my damage is, I'll equate, then also, let's roll the damage on the electric shock. electric arc. And that does a D4 plus 2. So looks like our guy. Let me roll. I'll roll 2d4, one for the creature I'm trying to barbecue. So let me roll that damage first. So that is a 3, and then to De La Cruz, it's 3 plus 2 plus 1 for Arcane Cascade. So that is a total of 6 points just in electrical damage.
Okay.
And then for Sebastian, I rolled a 3 also. So he takes
6 points.
6 points also, which is not ideal. So let me roll now let me do the damage that my blade did.
Don't they get a save for that or no?
Pardon?
Do they get a save for that?
According to this.
Because then Cruz may not, if he saves, he may not take as much.
Yes.
Cruz isn't going to be able to save them.
I don't think I would be able to save.
It's a DC 16 basic reflex, so there is a save.
13. Fail.
Creature takes full damage, so there's 6 points plus whatever my D8 plus
two-handed sword.
Yeah, for the sword. So D8 plus 1. And I got a 6, so 7.
7.
7 points plus the 6 for the electrical damage.
Not bad.
13.
Damn.
Sebastian, your eyes flutter open. And Kier, a gold doubloon.
Hey!
Yeah, hot damn.
Cool.
You know, with his eyes fluttering open, it reminds me of that scene in Major Payne when they're trying to get the kid laying next to him and his eyes flutter open.
I was thinking of Pulp Fiction. You know, who's the chick with all the shit in her face? Yes, my wife.
Give me a felt pen, felt marker.
Con.
All right. Sorrel Firthog, you're going to have to get out the books because I am going to run in and try to grapple with this fairy.
Let's do it.
So I'm going to use my Titan Wrestler to run in and grab this fairy by the wings. So that is a total, 18 plus. Is there any pluses? I guess it's, sorry. It's the first time I've ever used it. Yeah, Titan Wrestler, attempt to disarm, grapple, shove, or trip. So I rolled an 18. I guess, do I use my plus for strength with that or what? Do you know, Firthog? Sorry, GM.
Grapple should be athletics. So
Okay.
you got to take an athletics, and then that creature has to take a fortitude save.
Yeah, so it's 18 plus my athletics, which is 6. So that's 24.
And I need to make a fortitude save.
Yes.
Oh, correct die. Fuck you.
Oh, let's roll twice.
Yeah, of course.
20.
Correct.
Trained in athletics. So you didn't get it then, right?
No, I did
Because
not.
I got 24. Okay.
Okay. So you grab it.
Just grab this thing. Both big old meaty con hands just manhandling this fairy.
Okay.
Now, what does that mean, Weaver?
It's
Sorry,
basically that he's grabbed until the end of the turn, unless you move or the target escapes. So he basically can't do anything on the grapple.
Now,
It can try to escape, though. Correct.
Yeah, so you're held in place by one creature, giving you flat-footed and immobilized condition. If you attempt to manipulate action while grapple, you must succeed at a DC 5 flat check or it's lost. So with that grapple, he's flat-footed and immobilized.
So what do I use to try to break the grapple? Acrobatics?
Yeah, on a success, the target is grabbed until the end of your next turn.
So it can't even try to break free?
Nope. Unless you move or your target escapes.
There we go. The escape probably should be a dex
Yeah, how do
check.
you escape
Or
the
maybe a
grapple?
strength.
It would probably be another
Escape
action.
is an action.
Okay.
You attempt to escape by being
It's
grappled.
athletics. You have to
Athletics.
make an athletics DC.
Okay.
Listed escape DC.
So it's going to attempt an athletics DC to try to break free from you, Con.
right now, it's not its turn, is it?
It is.
Or is it? Oh,
It
okay.
is. 17. Sorry, 16.
Against what? My roll?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Make your
So
with athletics.
yeah, make your
Or
athletics check.
acrobatics.
ain't gonna happen. 19 plus 6 athletics, 25.
Damn.
It's going to try it again at a -5. -5. 18.
Do I roll again?
Yep.
Believe it or not, another 19 plus 6, 25.
Shit. It has no choice but to attempt to do it at a -10. All right, it fucking fails. Sorrel.
All right, so Sorrel, because he's grappled with Khan now. So with Khan, hold on. I want to cast something on him. I got to find it real quick.
On Khan or the creature?
Yeah, I'm going to buff the bad guy. Yeah.
I like that.
No,
Fluff him.
not happening. Yeah, fluffer.
Tone blink. I don't know if you've... okay, there you go.
No, I'm still here. Oh,
You
yeah.
see that floating head in the zoom.
Next time I won't wear a black shirt.
Actually, I'm going to attempt to daze this creature.
Okay. Will?
Yep.
All right, let's try a different die tonight. I think that one ran out of magic. Probably not. 13.
You fail.
Of course I did.
Okay, so dazed. Hold on, I'm looking to see what your condition is. Let's see. Target clouds the target mind and daze it with a mental jolt. The jolt deals mental damage equal to my spell casting modifier. All right, so you are going to take 4 points of damage.
4 points. Very good. Is that it?
Yep.
Sebastian. Eyes flutter open. You feel like shit, like a massive hangover. Like you just...
Roasted.
Yeah, like you were
shit.
centered at the donkey show. What are you going to do?
Bit roasted.
Not feeling so well. He's going to take his one and only action and try to get out of the room.
Actually, I think your one and only action would be to get vertical.
Oh.
Hey, you're still prone.
Well, then just roll.
Yep.
Can I crawl my way out of there? Can I...
Rolling.
Like a hot dog.
Warp roll.
Tuck and roll. Is rolling an option? Crawling an option? Use strength?
I imagine crawl would be half speed. I don't know how much more half
That's a
speed
what?
you got. You're measuring off your movement in inches at this point.
Millimeters. If I could crawl and you're going to take half, that should at least get me close to the door. If I go,
So go and crawl your way.
I'll
Like a
still be
hero, like the
inside.
hero that you are. Go ahead and crawl.
Away from the fairy.
I only got one action, Con.
Kier, you want to zap him again?
I don't think I need to zap him, but I do need to hit that thing again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to...
Who's holding on to
I don't
him?
want to do that.
Yes.
I'm going to make... Let's see. The electricity didn't seem to go. But wait a minute. Is Khan still holding it?
Yeah.
Yeah, still grappled.
Okay. Well, I don't want to hit him with anything then. I just... I guess I'll cheer Khan on.
Do some non-lethal damage. Go in there and bitch slap it or something. Punch it.
Yeah, I can
I'll
punch
hold
it.
it
I got
up.
a fist. I got a fist, and that gives me a D6 plus 1, according to this.
Okay.
So I'm going to punch it. Twice, I might add. Because I don't have to... Wait, do I still have to move even though I'm within 5 feet?
No, you're in range.
Okay, so I'm going to hit it twice.
Three-fisted. 3.
So
Well, the
first
second
roll-
attack is at a -5. So
Oh, got it.
Well, the option is to do nothing then. Just punch it 3 times. Come on.
I can only
Wait,
do
is
it
this-
twice because I'm slowed.
Oh.
Open hand?
Yeah, open hand attack, but it's not really open. I'm going to close the hand and punch with it. So, all right.
Doesn't really
so my
show
It's an
first
elf
attack
fist,
is
though,
a
so it's like a-
17 plus 6, which would be a 23.
all right.
Yeah.
Strong as the pimp hand.
All right, so then I'm going to backhand it.
What's the damage on the first slap?
Pardon?
What's the damage on the first slap?
Oh, sorry. D6 plus 1. 3, so 4 points. And I don't think I get any spell bonus to that, do I?
No. Sorry, you don't have a magical pan.
No,
Okay.
well, I was hoping.
All right, so do the
Magical pin
backhand at -5. Oh, that's
What?
backhand at -5.
Cosmo, real quick.
Yo.
On your combat, it'll say you're -5. So it's probably not at a -5. It's probably at like a +1 or -1 or something
Exactly.
like that. So just make sure you're not just minusing 5. So look in your middle column, it says combat. It'll say melee, and then it'll tell you what your pluses and minuses are.
Yeah, don't fall for the GM's -5,
Yeah, he's been trying to shake that all night.
He's doing it the hard way.
You know, it's pretty easy to me.
Because I was going to, but I forgot. I didn't do my third action last time because I moved and then I grappled and I had one more move and I totally because we were jibber jabbering and stuff, I forgot.
Could have bit his ear.
I don't know. I can
bite
knee it or what.
There we go. Then that is rather unusual. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm gonna slap him because why not? Even though it's actually -6 because of slowed and sickened.
Okay.
So I probably will miss. Knowing that, anybody have any ideas of what I can do?
Yeah, you fucking miss 100% of the time if you don't roll.
Fuck it. Let's roll. See what happens. All right, that is a 11, which even with my +6 bonus will still be a 11. Actually, it's probably a 10.
That would be a fail.
That would be a miss. Yes.
Con.
It's not a miss when you try.
Yes,
so what am I able to do now while I'm grappling? Because it's a fairy, right? So can I knee it? Can I bite it? Can I headbutt it? Can I slap it to the floor?
You can only hold on to it.
Pull a Nazi Osborne and bite its head off.
I'm not able to do anything with my feet because I'm a monk. I'm trained and stuff like that.
You're only able to maintain the grapple.
Can I slam it in the ground?
You could try. It has the ability to fly, though. You should know that.
Not while I'm holding it, though, right?
To a point. I don't know. I don't think so.
Him.
yeah, you did. Go ahead and make your attack roll to slam it then, if you wish.
Well, if I wanted to, could I let go and just do my attacks on it?
Sure.
Would I get 3 attacks?
No.
Or does a let go count as 1?
Let go is one attack.
All right. What you say, group? Do we want me to keep holding it and we just keep beady bopping it, or do you want me to try to get some contact on it?
To let go is an action.
Resilient. I've already hit it for what? 20 some odd points of damage between all of us. This thing is still up. Possibly it's a good thing that you're holding on to it. Maybe we should just stick it on the ground and step on it or something.
Yeah, well, I'll just keep holding on to it.
You got to maintain that, though. Isn't that correct?
That's fine.
Chris, don't you have to?
Yeah, he's got to continue the grapple to restrain, and then you have to continue to make saving throws to get out.
So what I could do is I could attack twice and then try to grapple again, right? Or I could attack flurry of blows and then try to grapple again.
You can only attack once and then try to grapple it again. But once you let it go, that's going to be one action. So
yeah, but I could at least do some damage and try to grapple it again.
You can't grapple it again, though. You let it. You only have 2 actions.
Why?
No, because you have to take 1 action to let go.
I'm not slowed.
Oh, that's right. You're not slowed. Okay.
Yeah, 1 action to let go. 1 action to attack.
Flurry of blows and grapple.
And then grapple again.
Well, we'll try that then.
Okay.
Because otherwise, this is just getting boring. And do whatever you want to me. Kill me. Just don't bore me. All right. And then please don't kill me, GM. All right. So I'm going to let go of the fairy. I'm going to flurry of blows it and use my with the stunning fist thing. That lets me, if I hit with it, if either strike hits and deals damage, the target must succeed a fortitude save against your class DC or be stunned for 1, stunned 1. So it would lose one of its options. So I'm going to go for an attack here.
Okay.
GM getting his book out already.
I need to see what stun does.
Yeah, it makes them just lose 1 action out of the 3.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. So the attack will be flurry of blows, 19 again with a only +2, so that's 21.
That's going to hit.
Do I roll for 2 flurry of blows, or do they both hit? I keep forgetting.
They both hit. Well, no, you have to roll for the second one, but it doesn't take a.
Okay.
It's all in the same round.
The second one's a 1.
Okay, so let's you and I roll off to see if that 1 negates the first attack.
No, let's do the damage first hit, right?
Okay, who's close? Okay, that's fine. Then I'm going to have you roll
No
to see if
one's
you
close.
hit Cure.
Oh, there's no way I can hit him. He's like 10 feet away.
He says he's 5 feet away from you. That's how he was able to hit the
He's on the
fairy
other
last
side,
time.
so that's-
You know he was close. You know he was
Well, look
right
at-
next to
he's
you.
He's in the square.
Oh.
All right. Please. I'm not worried about hitting Kier. He's a new guy. You know what I mean? He's got to earn his lumps.
Take it. Take his clubs.
Take it.
So the first attack, no, because maybe if I kill this thing, then it doesn't matter. So the first attack is a 1d6.
Okay.
Plus 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7. And now, before we go on to my damage on Kier, it must roll a DC 17 or be stunned for stunned 1.
DC 17 of what?
Fortitude save, sorry.
19.
Miss.
Damn.
Okay, now roll to see if you hit Kier.
Okay, and what do I just got to roll again?
Straight up roll.
What's your armor class, Kier? I'm gunning for you.
18.
18. That's an 8 plus my minus. That's my second attack.
No,
which was only
it's
a
not.
plus
It's still
2.
part of the fury of blows.
Well, it was my plus 2. I only had plus 2 on that, so it's 10 total.
No, it's
You
the same.
rolled a 10.
It's the same attack though.
Oh, so that's 14. So I still
Yeah.
missed.
Okay, so you still miss. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now you want to try to maintain the grapple, or what did you want to do?
And maintain the grapple, yeah.
Okay.
Now, is that at any kind of negative?
No, it's totally new action.
Okay. Okay. So the grapple against it is
Athletics plus your modifier.
So it's 11 plus athletics, which is 6, 17. So beat a 17.
21. No, 23. Sorry.
So miss.
Yeah. Fuck you. Now that it is free of you,
It's all right.
it has 3
options.
people
Oh.
in the room. One of them is prone, rolling around like a hot dog on a grill. It has Kier Novafire and Khan. 1, 2 for Khan, 3, 4 for Kier, 5, 6 for De La Cruz. De La Cruz.
Come on, really? Jeez. Well, he's got the best armor.
So it blazes past you and attempts to attack you with this wild bite. You see its mouth get extremely wide as it chomps down for 30 to hit.
Oh, yeah. That's going to hit.
For 13 points of damage.
Damn.
Bullshit.
This is a level 1 dungeon, listeners. Just letting you know.
I gotta see something real quick.
The zero's invisible on the level.
You're right.
And I need for you to make
To
a
die.
fortitude save. Sebastian, I need for you to make a fortitude save.
He's still
And-
stunned.
I might be unconscious at this point. 10.
10. You stack on another stunned 1 to you.
So stun 2?
However,
You
1
mean,
plus
you
1
mean
is
wait, is it stunned or slowed?
stunned.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not slowed, you're stunned.
Thunderstruck.
Stunned is you
well,
can't act. The
at least
stunned
stunned
value
is-
indicates
yeah.
how many total actions you lose. Each time you regain
If you
time
save,
you
you
regain
explode.
actions, reduce the number of your stunned value. Then
He can't
reduce
do
your-
anything.
So
Yeah.
he's basically he's just
Potato.
laying on the ground at this point.
He's
Sorrel,
just
just
sitting
move
there.
him in between the doors so it can't close on us. We got that
Yeah.
door stop
Yep.
you wanted. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Sorrel,
It's going
you
down.
see this thing swoop down right on Sebastian, who's right in front of the door. What do you want to do?
That fairies are right in front of me, basically.
Basically, right in front of you. You want
Okay.
to just close the door? Call it a night?
The dwarf's in the way. You can't.
Jeez. All right. So I'm going to
Dwarf
cast
stop.
I'm going to take one action. I'm going to heal Cruz. Okay.
Okay.
So he's going to get healed for 8 points of damage. Yes. 8 points.
You can sit back up, Junior.
Just so the listeners know, we lost him on the camera somewhere. I think he's role playing a little too
Fucking
extreme.
method acting right there.
Yeah, method.
And then I'm going to daze that fairy again.
Okay.
So
Oh, it's a
you-
save, right?
Yeah, you
Oh.
need to make a will save.
Ryder, move the ferry too.
26.
Ugh.
You succeed.
Sebastian, what would you like to do?
At this point, I'm like barely keeping you up.
don't think I have much options of anything to do, but just stay on the ground.
Saving throws.
No, I'm not dead. I'm just. I don't have action.
Stunned.
I'm stunned for the next few minutes.
Slowed.
At least I'm not fatigued anymore. According to all the conditions, I'm out.
Okay. Kier.
Kier will move and strike. Two-handed blow to this fairy. All right, so I'll move for my first action, then I'm going to strike for my second. Just a garden variety melee strike because I don't want to consume another action to cast something I can't do because then I'll be out this round. So it's just a strike, two-handed strike, and I rolled a 10 plus 6 is 16.
Yeah.
Miss.
Wait a minute, plus 1 for the magic. That'd be 7. No, 16.
16. Miss. I'm
Miss.
sorry.
Okay.
Con.
All right. First action. Tiger stance. From my space, it says, as long as my speed is at least 20 while in tiger stance, I can step 10 feet. Weaver, does that mean I can attack from where I'm at?
You're doing tiger stance, you said?
Yeah, so 10 feet away. I'm 10 feet away from the fairy.
Yeah, you're within 10 feet.
Okay, so first attack is just going to be my normal tiger stance attack. At full plus, that is a 1. So
Okay.
what do I do now, GM?
Well, let's address the second attack first.
Well,
and then see if you hit.
No, it's not a flurry of blows. It's it's action for 1 and then attack 1 and attack 2.
Okay.
Like I haven't done my third action is what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, do your third action. Because nobody else is holding on to it, so. Well,
my third action was going to be to try to grapple again.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll.
And that's at a negative, right?
No, Weaver said it was just a standard grapple.
The grapple's a new action.
Oh, shit. Okay. Go for it.
Yeah. So that's 15 plus athletics of 6, so 21. So I failed my attack, but I grappled it.
Well, let's see if you grapple it. Damn it.
Of course I did.
23.
Of course I didn't.
Then I want to see your dice. I want a camera on your dice. I want a full-time camera on your dice. No, don't. Yeah, we still can't see anything. Yeah, I want a top-down camera.
See that?
I'm sending you a camera. I'm sending you a camera so we can always see top-down.
Fine, go ahead. I dare you.
Yeah, maybe fix your mic.
Get close to the microphone.
What?
Come on, this is a
Shut up,
professional
fools.
game here.
All right.
All right, so what do I do on my 1? I missed.
Well, there's nobody that could have taken the hit, though. So I can't get you to fumble anything or hit anybody because you're not using any weapons either.
I lost my thumb.
The creature has 3 people that are close by. It's got Sebastian, Kier, and Khan. And I'm just going to go from the windows. 1, 2, 3. Khan. It attacks you.
Bring it, little
with
thing.
the same kind of bite. 28 to hit.
Total miss.
For 14 points of damage.
Ooh, right.
I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay, let me just mark this 14 down. And then fortitude save. So
yes,
whatever I roll plus 7. That's a fucking hard 20, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Laughs at you, fairy. Laughs
All right.
in his mountain.
It attempts to attack you again. And that's going to fail. It flies away from you, back towards the altar to the east. Sorrel, it's out of your sight at this point.
Who took the last big hit of damage?
I just took 14. I'm down 18, or sorry, 30. I have 32. I'm down to 18. But I'm still good though.
Okay, and hold on, I'm reading this. I'm looking to cast a spell on somebody, but I just want to make sure. And he's going towards
3 attacks.
He's going towards the altar, you said?
He actually flew towards the altar.
Yeah, see it? Just all van damage this thing. It's almost done.
Okay, I'm going to move within 15 feet.
Oh, good. You're in the room.
I'm going to attempt a daze again. Oh, actually, no. You know what? No, that was dumb. I'm actually going to move back. So I've taken 2 actions. I moved back because what I wanted to do was going to consume. I wasn't going to be able to get out of there. Shit, everybody is. I'm going to do 1 heal. I'm going to cast a heal on Cruz again because he's right in front of me.
Yeah.
He's an easy heal. He's an easy heal.
4 points.
Yeah, take it.
All right, Sebastian.
Kick his ass, Sebastian.
You're going to be the healthiest corpse down here.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Sebastian.
8+4. Sebastian can't really do anything other than.
You want to keep rolling out the door?
Keep the stone warm under him.
Am I allowed to take an action?
I think you have 1 action that you can do because you rolled instead of like you could stand up. That would be an action.
Okay, I am stunned. Do I take penalties to that for moving?
Stand up for your right.
Well, if I can continue to crawl, that would be my action.
Yeah. You can't act if you're stunned. You can't act.
I can't act.
Your
if
value
I'm
indicates
stunned.
how many total actions you lose. Each time you regain the actions, you reduce the number.
But I'm stunned for a amount of time. So
Are
yeah,
you
I think.
slowed also? You're not slowed though, right?
Yeah, I'm slowed.
Okay.
Hey, you got club foot too.
Are you stunned or slowed?
I got gout. Well, last round you gave me stun.
Yeah, you're stunned. Okay, so just so you know, I'm sorry, I didn't read this till just now, but stun overrides slowed.
So I still have an action.
Yeah.
Okay. So do I get rid of stun then? If it overrides.
No, stun you get rid of slowed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
perfect.
no more slowed.
Yeah,
no more slowed.
Because stunned is more detrimental to.
Okay, then
whatever it is you're pretending
Dela
to do.
Cruz will use his action to get out of the room, to crawl out of the room.
Okay. Kier.
Kier is going to move in strike.
Hell fucking yeah. Let's finish this thing.
All right, do it.
Move and strike, rolling for his melee. D20. Let's see here. Oops. Don't do that. All right. So melee strike here, rolling. And that's a whopping 12. So I have a feeling it didn't hit.
Yeah, that did not hit. I'm sorry
Did
to
not
say.
hit.
Con.
All right. Well, this thing is in range of my tiger stripes. So it's going to get the unleashed, unbridled fury of my 3 tiger strikes at it. First one at +6 to hit. Fucking hard 20. I am not shitting
that's
you.
2 of them.
I've
You
rolled
better
2
send the
fails.
camera his way, Chris.
Damn.
I've rolled 2 fails.
I trust him more than you.
And yeah. Yeah, you can't see it. It's
That
there.
means nothing to me. He just holds up a
No.
die getting to it.
I've rolled 2 1s just recently, and now so hard 20. Let's finish that one first. So 1d8. Oh wait, I got to back it up. You said
Yes, back it up.
okay, and that's just try to do another hit again, right?
Yeah, try to do another hit.
14 plus 6, 20.
20. Okay, so max damage and then roll damage.
So max damage is 8. Roll damage is 6, and then +3 is 8 plus 6, 14, 3, 17.
17. And you knock it out of the sky and down to the floor.
Right on.
Yeah.
Good friggin' God.
Huh. Right on, Sammy.
Holy shit. We got our ass rocked by fairies and bugs
And that was just one of them.
And rats.
And conditions.
and rats and fucking zombie dogs. I killed a fucking Magusta bull a lot easier than these things.
Hey, I'd like to
Jeez.
use my doubloon and restart the AP.
I will say, though, the combat in Paizo is a lot easier than the combat of trying to figure out the UI in the Roll20 fucking thing.
In Roll20
So-
or Hero Lab?
No, Hero Lab's good.
Everybody,
Yeah.
Roll20. Sorry, Ryder, go ahead.
everyone catches their breath. This skull fairy is dead.
Skull Fairy.
Laying beside the altar right next to the corpse on the ground. What would you like
Is
to
that
do?
Cruz?
No, Cruz is on the other end.
Oh, okay.
Tell me what you want to do.
Okay.
I wanna try to retch and get rid of the sickened that I have.
Are you sickened or stunned?
I'm
No, I'm sickened.
too.
Okay.
I'm sickened, so I gotta take a
Oh,
fortitude.
yeah. Okay.
Fortitude save. 18.
18. Whatever this noxious stuff that was sitting in your belly and lungs, you managed to exhale and hurl this crap out. Wipe the froth from Sir Rel's froth face, and you feel much better for it.
Well, then,
Can I-
hey, Kier
Can I
wants
try
to
that too? Can we try that both? Go ahead,
Yeah.
Kier.
Now,
I'll help
Kier's
you.
at
You help me. Use my fingers.
Yeah. Okay, I got
This
a
is gag
25.
25.
25.
You
Oh.
retch this stuff up out of you as
Awesome.
well, Kier. You begin to feel better for it, but you still have that slowed fog about you right now.
Got it. Will that
Con.
continue to last? I'll just put down slowed. But
Yeah,
sickened's
keep
gone.
this slowed down for a little bit.
Got it.
May I attempt my anorexic check?
Yes, go for it.
So
Bulimia. Save the bulimia save.
sorry, looking. That's 8 plus, you said fortitude?
Yeah.
7, 15.
15, and you as well retch this garbage out of your system. 3 of the 4 of you feel just fine.
Can Cruz try to retch? Or is it too early for
I'll
him?
help you, baby.
It might be a little early, but let's go ahead and give it a shot there, Sebastian.
Your one move is to jam your fingers down your
Yeah,
throat.
I do it like it's my fucking job. All right. 19, so
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, so you
24.
knock it down 1 level of sickness. So
Sickened 3.
23.
yeah.
So yeah, so now I'm sick in 3, so I can kind of move.
Okay. So tell me what you guys would like to do.
Kier would like to inspect the corpse of the fairy.
Alrighty.
Does it give us any indication as to what it was and possibly what school of magic it was using?
Let me describe the body for you. As I think I mentioned before, it was a robed corpse. You could determine by what's left of it that it was a male human with numerous piercings and tattoos, and it looks like intentional scarring about its body. As you're feeling around, you feel something about 4 inches hard in its pocket.
Sorry, Jim.
As you reach in and pull it out, you notice it looks to be an ornate key carved from obsidian. The shank and bow form a forked tongue, such that they'd stick out of a lock after the key is inserted. You also find a leathery piece of parchment. It actually looks like old skin, with the phrase "Death and Secrets" tattooed on it in faded green ink.
Got it. Okay. How about the fairy? Anything on the fairy?
Nothing on the fairy.
Can I tell what the fairy was before we crushed it into pieces?
You read my mind.
Judging by its fangs, its talons, its eyes, and whatnot, why don't you go ahead and make a nature check for me?
Got it. Nature check. Okay. Nature check is a 14.
14. It looks like a skull fairy, which is basically a creature that goes and it attacks its prey and then makes its way in through the oral orifice and buries itself in the cranium, feasting on the brain, the eyes, the tongue, everything up there, and then just starts living in its skull. And from what you could tell by the corpse on the ground with the blown up skull, it looked like this victim fell prey to the skull fairy, and then when the skull fairy was done, burst out of what remained of this individual's skull.
How pleasant. All right. Now, but it came from a skull in the wall. It didn't come from the skull of the guy on the ground.
That's true.
So there could be more in the walls.
Did you want to roll initiative?
I closed the door.
Yeah. No, if Kier tells this to the rest of the party, hey guys, this appears to be a skull fairy, inhabits the brain of its victims until it feeds out and then bursts out. But this particular skull fairy did not come out of the sky on the ground. So keep your eyes out for anything else that could come out of the walls, literally the walls. So just be alert.
I say we leave this room. We've checked the altar. We've checked the corpse. We
Actually,
killed the
haven't checked
fairy.
the
I
altar.
feel heroic now. I say we leave after I stomp the shit out of this fucking fairy.
Oh, we haven't checked the altar. We just looked at it. It's got some stuff on it. What does it appear to be made out of?
Stone.
Any movable portions to it? Secrets?
Make a perception check.
twists? All right. Perception check can do.
Don't touch nothing.
It's a dry heat. Got an 11.
11. You don't detect anything about the altar itself. To you, it looks like a normal stone edifice that's got some symbols etched onto the top of it.
Okay, I'll do a detect magic on the altar just because I can.
Yeah, there's still no
Didn't
magic.
you do that earlier?
Yeah,
I did, but it was a more general about the room. Now I'm looking specifically at the altar.
yeah. You don't detect anything about the altar at all.
Okay. Yeah.
Khan will walk over to Cruz and lift him up so he can stand like a man or a dwarf or whatever. It's like, Cruz, we need to get you fixed. We're not going to finish this dungeon without you. We can't. We obviously need your help. Otherwise, we're getting our asses kicked by fairies. So I say we get you out of here and we take you into town to go see your friend, Riva. Maybe he got something that can help you with your sickness.
Oh, wait. Kier would
I
like to
agree.
ask our hand friend if he recognizes the key.
Well, let me look at this. No, it does not belong to the manor. Not at all. In fact, I don't know. It almost looks as though something I would have used years ago for a safety deposit box.
Oh. And where did you have a safety deposit box?
Well, I could tell you that, but you'd have to wait till next session, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. Good job with the fairy.
Well done, everybody. We survived the fairy.
Except Cruz, who just
Look
lied
out,
there.
there might be a pixie next. Or maybe a fucking halfling, heaven forbid.
Thank you for joining us once again on Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Remember, you can find us and subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcasts, and Audible. And if you like what you're listening to, leave us that 5-star rating and review. We also have a YouTube channel at Roll the Hard 20, so if you're into watching, head on over and hit that subscribe bell. We can also be found in the wild on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so don't forget to look for us there and check us out. You can also contact the show directly at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com or head on over to the website at rollthehard20podcast.com, where you can download the current show directly, pick and choose past shows from our archives, or view our galleries. We've got a lot of stuff posted there, so check us out. And finally, join us on our Patreon page at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast, where you can become a hard slinger and pick up swag. So until next session, keep your dice warm and your glass topped off as you roll those hard 20s.